For more on this, I want to talk to our CBS News congressional correspondent, Nikole Killion, who joins us now from Capitol Hill. Nikole, any reactions so far? I know it was a late-breaking story this afternoon on the Hill on this particular topic.
You know, we did hear from Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal, who did say that, in his view, he feels that the court should stay out of medical decisions. But so far, that is initially what we're hearing on the Hill, But keep in mind that lawmakers have been very involved and engaged in what is happening at the high court. Both Democrats and Republicans have filed amicus briefs, separate ones, I would note. Democrats, of course, urging the Supreme Court not to block access to this bill, while Republicans believe that the lower ruling should be upheld. So it is a topic of conversation up here. There are certainly questions about whether or not Congress may act legislatively on this, but I think for now, all eyes and ears remain on the high court.
And I'm sure several offices on Capitol Hill, House and Senate are getting calls from constituents about what this all may or may not mean. Nikole, with your permission, I want to play you some sound from members of Congress today about the classified documents that were leaked and the entire questions around that. Let's listen to that, and I want you to tell me what you heard based on a briefing on the Hill about that today. Let's listen.
It really baffles me how a 21-year-old National Guardsman can have access to this broad range of classified materials. That seems like an obvious area where there needs to be some changes.
How in the heck was there not some system in place that said if this guy was copying this many documents, why wasn't there an alarm going off?
How did a National Guard airsman in Massachusetts, who apparently had an online trail, somehow get security clearance to the top level?
Nikole, about that briefing, what did you get a chance to learn today?
Well, we know that senators were briefed by the Director of National Intelligence, Avril Haines, along with other top officials. And really, lawmakers walked out kind of with the same impressions. Many of them felt they didn't necessarily learn too much new besides what has already been leaked or reported in the press. And we also heard bipartisan concern, as you heard there, about how someone like this Massachusetts Air National Guardsman could have access to classified information like this, and whether or not there should be a better system in place when it comes to the handling of classified documents, and not just in this case, but of course, many others, even involving former presidents and vice presidents. And while, of course, that's separate, there is a broader concern about whether things are, overclassified, and again, whether or not there should be a better system at handling sensitive information like this.
Nikole, thank you very much. It's worth noting that Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has said the age 21 really doesn't matter all that much because, as we all know, U.S. military asks 18, 19, and 21-year-olds in this country to do dangerous and important work all the time. But all those other questions, the Pentagon has said, are relevant and need to be answered. Again, Nikole Killion, thanks so much.